Counting.
Hi everybody. This has been a pretty long vlog and it might get even longer. It's already what? This is part 6. We may go into a part 7 and a part 8 because here we are. I'm getting ready to close it out. But I've got so much to say that I'm liable to do what I did last time and make a 16, 20, 25 minute video just chatting and saying things to you guys, to all of you, and I'm not gonna do that. Oh man, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm setting a timer and getting started. So it's been a pretty good day. Although when that's just the way technology is, isn't it? It's great when it works, but when it doesn't,
Screen lock.
and when it gets so complicated, when it has complications and has to get worked on, or it has complications and complications that have to be fixed, that of course takes 10 times longer than you want it to. I've got a couple of computers. One that really I didn't want to have as a work computer. I didn't want to do that. I wanted that to be something that I could just kind of do whatever I wanted to with. And then I had this other computer that really was meant for a work computer. And no, by the way, I didn't buy them both. I only bought one of them. The other, well, I'm not going to tell you where the other one came from. But anyway, the other one, the one that I'm not going to tell you where it came from, is the one that really is the best out of the two of them. I knew going in that the one that I had bought was refurbished, but I mean, and really, it's as good as it can be. If I want better, I really need a new machine. I mean, a newer machine. This is, 6 years old, maybe, is what the estimation was. So for a 6-year-old machine, it's pretty darn awesome. It's as good as it's possibly going to get. But that was the one that I bought. The other one that I'm not going to tell you where it came from. It came down with some software issues. It wasn't a virus. It was basically Office updated, and with the new updates came a conflict between Office and JAWS, and now JAWS is my screen reader, and a screen reader is a program that reads out loud the screen for a blind person, because a blind person can't read it with their eyes like everybody else does. And JAWS and the new Office don't like each other, so JAWS doesn't work the way I need it to. So we need to downgrade Office and stuff. I mean, the person that I have doing that knows what she's doing. It's just that the whole process is taking longer than we'd like it to. But the good news is, when push comes to shove, my refurbished computer that I bought can jump in, step in, and sit in, substitute as a work computer until we can get my real work computer up and running again. And so that's what we've done. So, at least now, should my boss email me, I can read her email. I've got a lot going on tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not going to say I don't know if I'm going to vlog, because I'm sure somewhere along the line I will. But I'm not going to be vlogging like I did today, because I have an 8:40 to 9:10 window to be picked up from home to go to this location. We are going to spend the rest of this video talking about this location, I'm sure. This location, I think I might have said something about it before, but kind of briefly. This is the location that I had called a couple of videos back asking, what does your sign-in sheet look like? I'm going to this location, number one, to say I've been there and to make sure that I get signed in so that I don't get calls every week saying, well, we're just checking up on you. Are you okay? It's like, okay, I know you mean well, but it's not that I'm not okay. It's that I've got classes and things to do for my job, and I can't just jump in the car on a whim and come someplace. And just randomly visiting you guys is not as easy as everybody else. And I haven't been in there for 2 weeks because I've had other things going on. And in one case it was, okay, why are you calling me? I was just there last week. What do you mean, am I okay? What obviously happened in that case was I was in there, but apparently, well, I didn't prioritize saying, hey, would you please sign me in? And apparently no one did. So I'm going to go in there tomorrow, make sure I get signed in so that... 213-217-9999. Okay, now who is that? Hello? You're an exclusive pain in the butt. You're not even a person. I'm blocking that. Anyway, that was not worth disrupting me. Speech on. 06. Viewfinder. 06:53. Speech off. Okay. Anyway, let's see what this thinks. How much time is left on the timer?
Okay, here's the timer. It's running at 2 minutes and 54 seconds.
Okay. Anyway, we'll probably go into the next video talking about this. Anyway, this location. I'm going in there for 2 reasons. Number one, to get signed in and get official and basically tell the computer that determines who should be on the call list, meaning the people that need to be called this week, that, well, don't call her, she was just in there last week. But I also have another option, and I could take that. That's just don't get calls. Which, I don't know, I might do that or I might not. That's the other reason that I'm going in there, to find out what things are like these days. Apparently a lot can change in 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and...
Screen locked.
Okay, it's been about 4 weeks. Last time I was in there was the 16th of February. Now it's the 24th of... Alright, so it's been a while, but... Anyway, I honestly, I don't know what I think of this place anymore. I mean, I think it's a great place still, but I've got to be honest with you guys. My dedication to it and how concerned I am with it is just really... It's in question. In the past, let's see, when was the first announcement? October to November, December, January, February, March. In the course of like 5 months or 6 months, I've seen 4 staff members leave. Well, I guess one staff member didn't actually leave. He went to a part-time job, with a completely different position. But I'm at the point where I'm going, okay, who's there anymore that I'm familiar with? It's a new person, another new person, and another new person, and the one guy that I am more familiar with in his new position. I don't even know what that's going to mean. So it's like, and really... I gotta tell you, in the 2 years that I've been involved in that place, I've seen so many people come and go.
6:27 p.m.
I've got time to say this. I've seen so many people come and go that it's just sad. And there's enough, oh, I really care about you. It's been great to work with you. It is great to work with you. And then all of a sudden, oh, damn, you're leaving? Well, I'm really going to miss you. Good luck. God bless, I love you. There's enough of that crap going on in regular life without getting too wrapped up in a place that, frankly, has it happen somewhat often. It's a good place. I mean, don't get me wrong. I really appreciate it. And if I didn't have a job, I would probably need it more and really be thankful for it in spite of everything. But I just don't know. First of all, I do have a job, and so I don't feel as obligated to them in the least. And I'm sure anyone that really knew me and, cared about me and wanted me to succeed in my job would understand that. And also, like I said, it's the whole point that we can't keep people. It's like I said, life, you lose enough people to death, to moving, to I found a better job, to whatever, just in daily life, without being too wrapped up in a place where that's just a way of life in and of itself. And I'm going to go on into the next video because we now are bordering too long. I don't even have to look at the time to know that.
Speech on.